What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. We're going to be recapping the trades for today. We're closing out the day with a $1,000 green P&L. So we're going to walk you guys through all the trades. So let's get into it. Got to make this fairly quick. I got things that I'd like to do today. All right. So one trade here was with AMD. So in order to understand why I shorted AMD when I shorted AMD, you'd have to be looking at the SPY. So the reason that AMD ripped today, there's multiple reasons, but a big reason that AMD went on such a big move was because the market had such a big move today. And the reason the market went on such a big move today to the upside was because Donald Trump tweeted that we're very close to a trade deal, which basically means that nobody knows if we're even close to a trade deal. It means nothing. Until he actually says trade deal is done, then I will not believe it. So it's pretty much believe it until I see it. So until then, I really don't care about the news. I'll just trade the news, right? So anyways, so AMD goes on this monster rip. I'm trading other things, so I'm not trading AMD, and I don't chase stocks. I don't chase up FOMO, so I didn't trade any of this, which I'm completely happy with doing. Yeah, you could have made a lot of money, but I'm completely happy not having FOMO. I don't chase stocks. I never get a case of FOMO anymore for the most part. It's pretty much completely out of my system. So anyways, I get short on AMD 2,000 shares here up at 41.14 as I'm noticing the market top out. Because again, the reason AMD is going on such a strong push to the upside is because the market's going on such a strong push to the upside. So when the market stops going on such a strong push to the upside, AMD is going to stop going on such a strong push to the upside and it's going to pull back. So as soon as we start to get some sort of signs of pulling back on the market, I go short on AMD. I get in at 41.14. It drops down. I'm up a couple $100, and then weirdly it squeezes all the way back up to 41.35. I'm down a couple $100. I stay patient. Next, you know, it kind of rolls over again, and it gets to the point where I'm up like $100. I take it off. I only get a win of like $40 or something, $30. And the reason I took it off without kind of letting it do its thing was because the market started to trend up. So I'm like, I can't risk this squeezing up as the market's continuing going, so I just took it off, right? So I made a little bit of money. And then later, I see that it's kind of trailing down. I knew that we would kind of fall into another little down move, so I just did a quick scalp trade knowing that that's what it was, and that's exactly the way I called it. I said, this is only a scalp trade, not looking for anything more than just a scalp trade on this. So I had to take it off quick. So I get in short 2,000 shares at 40.76. It drops down. I make about $100. I take it off for a $130 gain. And if by the time you see this video, AMD hasn't already broken to the upside, you should be watching AMD for pretty much a break over 41.05 to maybe a retest of the high a day here. Okay. All right, on to the next one. We'll look at AMRX. I traded AMRX twice, profitable on one trade, red on another one. The second trade was really kind of a goof up. It was just a bad entry. Oh, and it's starting to break up again. So anyways, got to make this quick. Again, if by the time you see this video, AMRX hasn't already gone on a rip, you should be watching the stock long bias all day. I should probably already be trading at long bias right now, but up too late making the recap. Anyway, so we have a cup and handle formation here. Goes down like so. Have the cup, have the push up, then we have the handle, boom, break out. So I trade that long, 200 shares pops up, make like a little bit of money on it. And then we have this break over the high a day mark here. I go long 2,500 shares. When I went to click buy, the stock had already started moving up. So like my finger was on the buy button, and when I released to buy, the price jumped. I got filled to the top. So I was too late to buy on that, hesitated too long, got filled right at the top on the resistance, had to close out for a small loss. I couldn't wait, risk this loss for that move. So anyways, take a small loss there on AMRX of $46. Okay. Over to ASMB. Traded ASMB, just a quick little short scalp here. Pretty much this thing just squeezed all the way up. I could feel that this was going to kind of move down or possibly move down. So I got short 2,000 shares at 1961. We pressed down. I make $250, just take it off. I knew that this was more of a bullish stock, and there was a possibility of maybe a pullback to the 9, and that's really all I was looking for. So I just did a quick scalp down, 2,000 shares, 249. So I made about 10 cents on that trade. So again, just a scalp trade, made a little bit of money, $249. All right, move over to the big win on the day, which was ROKU, which was a short trade. So earlier in the morning, I could tell that ROKU was just why I missed this move. I didn't see ROKU until like right here. I looked at ROKU, I'm like, this thing's going to drop. And we already anticipated that ROKU was going to be bearish on the day. We put it on our pre-market watch list. Well, we didn't put it on. We talked about ROKU on the pre-market watch list today and said that it was most likely going to be a bearish day for ROKU. Anyway, so I get short 600 shares on this candle here at 143.02. We break down 142.56. We snap down more. I cover up 300 shares at 142.05. Cover up another 150 shares at 142.09. I cover up 50 shares at 141.62. Cover up another 50 shares at 141.65. Cover up 25 shares at 141.08, and then another 25 shares at 141.48. So pretty much shorted here, covered all the way down. resulting in a win of $659, which gets us up to a P&L of about $1,000 on the day. We're still holding our CGC trade long bias with those 30 shares, waiting for this cup and handle formation to basically play out, pan out. So right now, in the shorter term, the price action needs to get back over the 2077 mark for the bulls to kind of reclaim that like immediate bullish movement. So we got to get back over the 2070, 2080 mark for the bulls to really gain that traction back to the upside. Once we can successfully get over the 2080 mark, we'll probably press up towards the 2168 mark. We'll see resistance there for that first attempt move, and then following day thereafter, we'll probably break out of 2168 and start pressing up towards 23, 24 to 25. That's my game plan. So until the price of CGC gets back over 2080, I'm just leaving it, not doing anything, not adding, nothing, just watching. Okay, so those are all the trades on the day. I hope you guys learned something new, and the green streak stays alive. Feel free to check us out. You can join our private group, and you can make these trades with us every single day as we do them live. You can learn from them. You can try and follow with them. You can join in our weekly classes. It's very affordable. Links are in the description. Check us out, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Everybody, take care.